And we're back, chat. Did any of you get a new beverage refill? And if so, what have you gotten? Also, did our bird friends keep you company? Hopefully they did. Did our Colossi friend keep you company? Maybe I should have been facing this way. In fact, I should definitely have been facing this way. What is she doing? Interpretive dance? Alright. Eric got Dr. Pepper. Guthern has whiskey and soda. Darkest Dodo is dancing. Very well. Right. Now, we need to be all the way down here. And indeed there. There were a couple of things we could have done over here, though. I suddenly realize. In fact, let's go and do them. Vanya has Sleepy Time Herbal Tea. Fantastic. I hope you enjoy. Let's go down this way first. Oh, actually, no, we can't get down there from here. I'll need to use the ladder to do that part. There is... Right, okay, so that chest was not below, 'twas above. Sometimes it's a bit hard to tell verticality on the map, I'm going to be honest. The one thing we can be absolutely certain of is that at this point, if it doesn't show up on the map, there is no treasure or secret to be found in that location. That is gonna collect. Yep, there we go. Nice and easy one. Not very much in it, but then again, it was so easy, I'm not surprised. Hello.
I've heard one of our scholars has been trying to study trolls. Has she taken leave of her senses?
I wish to salvage a bunch of stuff. Yes, actually I do. I want to salvage the frozen chakram. Actually, no. We're going to keep that one as a backup. We can get rid of that one, though.
I almost did not see you.
Really? Okay. And onwards. No, sorry. Pow. There are no actual climbing down ladder animations in Amalur, which is deeply amusing to me. Yeah, there's nothing up there anymore. So instead, we go this way. And a wee little chest in here. Oh, okay. That should do. Good morning, Sumi. No jumping, no climbing, only running. No jump, no climb, only run. And yeah, we continue on this way. I almost wish that door would close again so that I could activate it another time. Right, that goes up to the debate arena. So we want to go in this direction. Hello.
I've heard one of our scholars has been trying to study trolls.
Wow, you really all need to get out more. You are gossiping so much about that one person. Some gorgeous vistas. As far as sewers go, I mean, the Colossi really know how to build. Even their sewers are kind of grandiose. Can't use Sagecraft anymore, not until I get a couple more levels. The brooch heirloom. That almost certainly will summon things. Hello. There we go. But have you heard about the scholar who's studying trolls? Scallywags. Happy to see more Amalur. Bummed I missed so much of the stream. Oh, I'm sorry, but don't worry. The vaults will be A, up on YouTube relatively quickly, and B, you can watch them directly after the stream if you want to. Sally's knocked in. Hello, Aavak. Just stopping by before bed to say hello. Hope everyone is having a great time zone. That said, I'm off to bed. Take care and enjoy the stream. Thank you very much. You enjoy the vaults when you get to them. Well, they are all looking this way. We're going to be finding some Terriks. And there's the troll. Alright. Alright. It's going to be an interesting one. Oh, you've already spotted me. Hello. You know what? Whop. Pow. Play the stowaway. If that is your real name. I appear to have phased through the ground. Okay. Just got to claim the bounty now. Essence of Fate. Very nice. Another Essence of Fate. Okay. Some good rewards there, actually. Now, up above, finding the missing surveyor is just down here. This is the western henge. Northern henge. It's really the verticality that starts making this place feel a little bit twisty-turny. Though there is a separate area that kind of expands out and really leans into the whole verticality, twisty-turny nature of it. Jump down there if I really wanted to. We can jump down there. Yeah, this game doesn't do climbing up. Does a lot of jumping down, but very little climbing up. That one goes to the Theatre of Andronikos. We haven't been there yet, interestingly. We'll go there another time. We'll actually go there from the concourse, I think. How am I enjoying the stealth? I have put very few levels into stealth, and usually I put a lot of levels into it because I tend to really favor stealth as my main method of taking out opponents. But this time we're going with a more bold full frontal. That being said, it is sorcery rather than direct combat, but much more of a full frontal method of attacking. Seems that you cannot climb ladders. Right. Sector 1, sound foundation. Sector 2, minor leakage, otherwise sound. Sector 3, rats nesting, otherwise sound. Sector 4, sound foundation. Sector 5, area mostly detached and floated away. Structural integrity not compromised. Sector 6, minor leakage, otherwise sound. Sector 7, sound foundation. Sector 8, massive water buildup. Emergency rerouting of system flow required. Sector 9, wall has fallen away. Evidence of sprites, but none immediately present. Mason should be dispatched, but structural integrity not compromised. Nice for you. Very well. I will report this nice view. But yeah, stealth, it can get stupid. When you've put lots of points into stealth, you can basically walk up in front of someone and you'll have enough time to get around behind them before they notice you. So if you want to go full stealth in this game, it can be extremely, extremely funny. The Masonry Company hereby requests an escort of City Guard to accompany us on a routine maintenance of the sewer system. The stowaway, as the Masons have taken to calling it, has reappeared in the upper levels. As much as we would relish retribution against it for assaults against various Mason crews, we have our matters of engineering to attend to. A single guard unit should suffice to drive it off. Perhaps one day the Primos would see it worthy to bestow us with the aid we require to remove the stowaway permanently. It would appear that none are willing to accept the task at the city board for the stowaway's defeat. Well, it's already dealt with. That being said, you're already dead, so I guess I came here a little bit late. My bad. I will leave that there just because I don't feel like taking that extra item. We want to go up. Actually, that being said, do we? Yeah, I kind of do. Whirlpool, Idilla. Yes, we kind of do. Okay, goodbye, Fairy Daughter. Oh, look, I'm down there. Look, lost puppy. Hello. Can you attack me from there? Yes, you can. No, you can't. It's a lie. That's right. Go fight them. I should come down there and help. You will lose on your own. Wahoo! How did you teleport back? So you can teleport back down, but you can't teleport up. That's just silly. Ah! Okay. That was unfortunate. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that my the primal effect is helping us here. Do I want to go up or down? I was so preoccupied with whether I could, I didn't stop to ask whether I should. I feel bad. And up again. Right, let's have a look around here. Just casually wiping out the next generation of birds.
Ah, the beckoned has even brought the light of the gods to these dark halls. What can I do?
Hello, Dylos.
True, we have some manageable infestations, but Pagus treats the vermin like they are Niskaru's spawn. He was so vehement about their destruction that he was requested to take a reprieve from his work. A long reprieve.
Uh-huh.
The Jotuns seem to think we are adept at working with stone, since we look like stone, but I never quite trust their judgment. We've built a vast network of underground paths that any colossi can use. It truly is a marvel of modern architecture. There are just as many ways to get around under the surface as there are on the streets of Idilla. True to its design, the surface of the city shines like the sun, truly a sight worthy of even the gods. But these sewers below are no less an architectural feat. These tunnels are vast and connect all of the city together.
And tell me about yourself,
Masons
Dylos.
such as I are needed to repair the damage
Dilios,
done
rather.
to the city when it was first ripped from the land below. But we have more strenuous tasks, such as listening to Pagus and his inane rat obsession.
Those ladders did not seem giant sized. That's actually a good point.
A gifted mason, to be sure, but he is very particular about things, especially cleanliness. When he first heard of the rats in our sewers, it was as though he declared a holy war. Be careful in here.
Right, that leads out directly to Idilla, which we don't need to go to.
Have you come to explore the tunnels below? They
I
are
have.
open to all, but they are not as well maintained as they ought to be. The city is a wonderful place, but these tunnels are quite necessary for everything to function as it should. Great magics keep the city aloft, and this can cause strain on the stone. These tunnels ensure that those energies are dispersed properly.
That actually makes so much sense. Like, well, okay, it doesn't necessarily, like, you know, I've not really put a lot of thought into it. Does that sound plausible? But rather than saying, oh yeah, no, we just need these vast sewage tunnels, like cavernous sewers, to give another explanation. That's, oh, actually, no, we need this much room for the energy of the city to flow correctly. That kind of tries to address it,
The
which I
city
like.
above is pristine, beautiful, but these tunnels have their charms as well. Be well, my friend. If you are wounded, remember you can always return to the living quarters above ground.
Thank you very much.
If you ever require a place to rest, the living quarters will accommodate you.
I probably don't, but I appreciate the offer. Actually, no, we've still got plenty of room. Okay. Yeet. And down again. Right, we want to be down in this here direction. Probably go up that ladder if I'm on. Yeah, it's just a sewer ladder, so it probably goes to somewhere else in these sewers specifically. That was a very good point. They do not at all seem colossi sized. there anything down here for me? No? Okay. That just goes to some random spot down there, apparently. Ah, I could jump down from up here and then go up via that, rather than having ladders going up to each ledge. That kind of makes sense. No reagents found. Oh, we're starting to hear the wind. Are there marauders up here? I seem to remember there being marauders. I don't see anyone down there. But I think we may actually start fighting some of the Colossi marauders. We've seen that one. Memorandum 2. It appears certain areas of the sewers have grown thick with wildlife, in some cases severely hindering the progression of routine maintenance. I realize that the task for the Primos have engrossed the guard crews, but the efficiency of the masonry division would be greatly increased if we had the ability to work unhindered by sprites and Terex menaces. What's worse is the sprites are very obviously hoarding valuables from above ground, and we can only stop so many of them. We humbly request a more formidable guard presence in the sewers. Can't see who it is down there, but I'm going to assume that it is marauders. Right, when we get down to the bottom... Oh no, it's spiders. Really, it's spiders. Okay. Whoop-pow. And immediately summon Fagiorta. Ouch. No, dodge. Whoa. Okay, primal magic is activated. I think the way it works is it doesn't specifically affect a single unit, but rather it puts the effect of primal magic on me so that any attack I make... Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Any attack I make is suddenly treated as though whatever enemy I hit is 50% less resistant to all elemental damage that I do. I think that might be how it's working. I suspect this is the direction we would want to go if we wanted to clear. Yeah, I think we could probably just go right around and then up. Nevertheless, since I'm already here and there is a teleporter right there, we'll explore this little area. Chat, what do you think about like areas like this in RPGs? Just like an explodey, explodey in some cases, grinding area. Just going around, fighting lots of gold nugget, what? Okay. Hoarders in the oh, this was the... Oh my god. Yeah, if you kill me, I'm most disappointed. Just an area for gathering materials, just getting a bit of combat going, grinding against generally not particularly powerful enemies. Mostly, I guess, just fighting a lot of chaff. Do you appreciate them in games like this? Somewhere just to relax without having to engage brain? Or do you prefer every area to have some sort of story relevance? Because although we've got a couple of quests here, they're mostly fetch quests. There is one actual main progress quest, but nothing particularly focused. Ooh. Damage against humanoids. I could see us building a set of gear specific for fighting humanoids. That stuff is above me, is it? No, it goes around. I like optional pure combat grind areas, says Limadesh. And Adelac says, I like them just because I like to grind, but they are optional for people who don't want to do them. Yeah. I think it's important for it to be optional. Having kind of enforced grind, I'm not sure I particularly like that. Like, right now, I am just making myself stronger. I'm facing no real need to, though. Like, I'm not feeling that I'm weak against the enemies that I'm fighting. I'm just making, you know, I'm kind of putting the work in now so that future me has a much easier time when I come up against some of the stronger bosses. Bit of work now saves a lot of work later. It's a pretty area. Yes, it's great. If no, then no. Oh, that's fair. That's completely fair. Having a preference based on the aesthetics of an area. Completely reasonable in my opinion. I can't really think of an unpleasant area in this game. More often than not, I will talk about how especially pretty an area is rather than, oh, I don't like being here. This is kind of a grungy area. All right then. Hello, Marauders. Doctor with the back swing. That's going to be a problem. I'll take you out with the back swing. There we go. Marauder totem and a lockpick. Very much okay with that. Good night, Vanya. I think it depends on the game. In some games they seem relevant, but in others, especially after like the 17th quest sending you into the sewers, no, said Dark Toto. That's reasonable. What do I get rid of for that? I really like the health regen and mana regen, but good lord, there is no way that I can say no to 14% more experience. Good lord. I'm going to sell that as well. I'm going to keep this one though. Like right now, the alchemy, blacksmithing, and sagecraft makes sense for me to keep it. But just, wow. Honestly, once your alchemy is good enough that you can always make potions of alchemy, to improve your alchemy, to make better potions of alchemy, to improve your alchemy, to make better potions of alchemy, to make better blacksmithing potions. Eventually you stop needing levels in like purely craft skills, because you will always be able to drink a potion to give you the necessary levels to do amazing things with it. we'll sell that one, I think. Oh, this one is actually kind of rough to nail in. To be fair, yeah, this one is needing a very precise. All for that, I feel cheated. I've got 5. Damn it. I burnt through so many picks there. No, let me break the big one. Oh, come on. One other thought on areas like this. It's also bad if the overall game design balance is such that you have to do them to keep... Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm doing this purely optionally to make the game easier later on, rather than to make it possible for me to do the game later on. Like, necessary grind? That isn't something I appreciate. But this does not feel like necessary grind. How does one get down there then? Where is that? Those plants. It's on this level? Oh, it feels like it's on the one below. How do we get down there? They are nice plants too. Alright. How do you get there though? I'm confuzzled. What leads to that layer? Teleporter, perhaps? Or maybe I jumped down from much higher up. I am, in fact, confused.com. I want to be up there. Right there in particular. I wonder if there's a specific jump off point above. Let's go and have one more look. It might just be that I can't get there. Seems odd not to be able to, but... Yeah, it kind of looks like there's a jump point that's missing, doesn't it? Oh well. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I think if we were meant to be able to get down here... it would be around here that we would be able to do the jump point. Probably around there somewhere. As I've mentioned, the kind of updated version of the game has introduced some fresh bugs, and they did need to do some work on the maps to make sure that everything could still work as intended. Well, I say intended, but evidently not quite. No. Could use my reckoning mode right now, but I don't see much reason to. There we go. Primal is engaged again. Mind you, you're still resisting a fair bit. If you are a sprite of the element I'm fighting with, though, even 50% more weakness might still be resistance. Like if you've naturally got 80%, it'll only drop it down to 30. It won't make you weak to it. Take all those. I need to sell some of my potions, the ones that I will never use. Damn it. I wasn't able to dodge in time.
Can't hurt me, Raj.
It's too close. We're actually getting quite a few... Ooh. I was going to say, we're getting quite a few items here. Oh, okay. I dropped sorcery abilities in favor of finesse abilities. My shield would go... My Fagiorta would get weaker. But those are really the only two that I'm using there. Whereas my finesse abilities would give me more... It would give me more poison, more crit. This buckler was built for an owner that did not want to be caught in battle. In keeping with the theme of Lupoku, it seems designed to cause mayhem when struck. It's a better talisman, though, by a lot. Let's have a look at my abilities now. Okay, so I lost 1 point here. So that went down from 150 to 100. I think that dropped, Did that go down? Let's just see. Yeah, that's higher. So 35% extra damage chakrams. I mean, that is my main weapon. Fagiorta, oh sorry, 25% extra health and total damage. Healing would be stronger. This probably went up by 2% extra damage resistance when active. And all casting costs reduced by probably like an extra 3. Yeah. Whereas right now, daggers have gained that 5% extra damage and a little bit extra physical damage. This is improved. Not really one I need to worry about, but current level is... okay, so more poison damage over 5 seconds per hit. And more poison resistance. And probably 5% extra critical damage when attacking and away from stealth. But that extra armor is really nice. It's not a small drop, you see. It's like 15 points. No, sorry, 25 points. I can count. They block the same amount of damage. I'm barely ever using it to block, though. The minus 15 mana cost isn't much of one. I think we keep with this one, though. Some block picks, appreciated. I'm a longsword. Oh. Well. Do I have anything worth just junking? I've got so many of these. Yeah, destroy them all. There we go. The thing is, they are in it tracks them via stack, so the whole stack was taking up one slot. Do they already notice us? Oh, yes they do. Ouch. Okay, they hit hard. Ouch. They really do hit hard when they want to. Oof. Now, I have not been given a job to kill the Tarek, so I'm not going to go out of my way to smash all their eggs, but there is a quest at some point, I believe, to go and remove the Tareks from the sewers. It's either just killing the Tareks or also wiping out all their eggs. Let's go down here. Some sprites to play with. Oh, come on. I waited too long. Who said I belong in the sewers? You?
We thought the gods had brought us here to show their compassion, but all we have known are tragedies.
Is that like the Colossi version of You Belong on the Streets?
Yes, beckoned.
I'm confused. Okay, that's the southern henge, west and northern. Not sure where we're going to find the eastern one, but there is a chance it might be down here. I do like it when I have an opportunity to use that attack. It is very fancy. Hello.
The marauders of the lands below deserve to stay.
So we'll add it there. Well, this one is not going in the direction I would want necessarily. Still, we're probably going to head up there just to get whatever treasure chest is up there. Good lord. The amount of damage I just did was amazing. Ooh. Okay. I really, really need to get up to a blacksmith, I think. And we do, in fact, have something right there. Under sewers. Okay. And there's the eastern henge. All right. I actually want to go down this way, annoyingly. I was kind of hoping that I had to go the other way, but no. All right. I need to jump down from those directions. But we do now know where the eastern henge leads. I will be coming back from the eastern henge, I should imagine. So
Another day in this forsaken.
I will quickly grab that little treasure chest. Then we're going to go either fight our way to the henge to teleport back up, or go to the nearest point where we can leave the sewers so I can go to the blacksmith and grind things up. Salvage a bunch of stuff. Thank you very much, giant hands. It's appreciated. And down we go. Okay. Now. Not sure if I can fast travel from here. It looks like access to the henge is just up there. So, and that goes to the living quarters. Technically somewhere we haven't been yet. That goes to Idilla, Theatre. So we could use, well, in fact, we could just go straight up there, or hop over via this to the Lycaos, which might not be a bad idea. Alternatively, we could just go over there as well. There's so many treasure chests. No, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hop over, go to the salvage station. I do deeply appreciate the presence of a blacksmith workbench down here, though. That is a very, very welcome offering. There's a basic spider, not worth me using reckoning mode on. Getting lots of gems despite not having much of any skill in sagecraft right now, though. That is extremely, extremely welcome. Now, that might actually lead all the way back to that sewer location. But let's just go straight to the henge. We can clear this area out when we come back. That probably is the better course of action. Hello.
How many more years will Anakata sequester himself from us?
Well, none anymore. Out there. Oh, saved it. Butcher's staff.
We need him.
You know what? I'll be right back. I need to empty my inventory. Off. Okay. Going the wrong way. It would probably help if I didn't have my compass rotate so that it's always facing the direction, like it's always relative to the direction I'm facing, just the end moves around. It'll be down or up, I think. Yeah, up through here. Should be able to get quite a lot of gubbins from this. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I get good rivets and stuff, so there is a part of me that thinks that I should just break down anything. Just in case I get, like, supporting components for things that I would want to make. You asleep? Apparently. They're wiggling on the ground, though. Right. Once we get over here, we should be able to just clear out that area relatively quickly. Move back through here, explore what's up there, and then all the way back down. Now, the undersewers is its own kettle of fish, and we're not going there just yet. Oh, wait, no, I've gone to the wrong one. I need to go to, yeah. Where are you? East, please. Venom spinners, or spitters rather. The giant spiders are the only ones that would really benefit from me using reckoning mode. So there's not much reason to do so. They're the only ones that I would get the reckoning bonus from. Watering system? Oh. I kind of like that. Wait a second. Can I do that more? No. Once it's done, it's done. Noted. Well, it might be a little bit more frequent than usual, because usually things will regrow in about 3 in-game days. Maybe they will grow. Maybe I'll be able to use the watering system a little bit more often than that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we want to go and grab these chests. We don't want to go up into the living quarters, though I haven't been there yet. Interestingly. Very hard. Okay. Not too rough. Generally speaking, the locksmithing puzzles in this game are very generous. They are really not a struggle. Whether it be dispelling or lockpicking. Though the dispelling one is by far the most punishing if you fail. Because you suddenly explode. This is lockpicking. If you break all of your picks, you just can't get what's in the chest until you get more picks and come back. But with dispelling, the chest explodes and you explode as a consequence. Which is rather violent. Oh yeah, we will do the full circle of the basic sewer system before we go take on the progress portion, but this is the cistern, I believe. Which is... They weren't joking about it being damaged, were they? They really were not. Yeah, we're basically at the end now. I feel that dispelling is harder for me, Saitsumi. The spelling is a bit of a puzzle. It's just a case of picking out which ones you should do in what order. I generally don't find it too much of a bother to do, though. That isn't to say that it is easy. It's just that I find it a bit easier of the two. Mostly because with the lockpicking, there's such a very fine difference between success and failure sometimes. And you have very little time to react if you notice your lockpick starting to break. But with this spelling, I can see clearly what pattern I need to use. So it's less that I'm reacting, and it's more that I'm pre-planning. And clearly, I'm a little bit better at that than reacting. Right. Let's go and get this gubbins. We're finally here.
What is it?
I don't know. What is it?
Come. If Anakatos wishes us to retrieve this circlet, we will do it quickly. I wish to be done with this. Very well.
There are marauders here. I'm glad you noticed. One last marauder. Just the wind.
I will crush
Damn it.
your tiny bone.
Ooh.
You are weak.
Sure about that?
Keep close. There are worse things than marauders in these lower tunnels.
I am totally
They have
okay
lurked
with that.
these walls for decades, raised along with the city years ago. I hear you.
Could we jump down there? No, we would jump down to here from the deeper part of this dungeon, it seems. Giant rats. Okay, I've been sat on this reckoning bar now for ages. I think it is time that I use it on something. Ideally on marauders. It's rather plain hoop of gold. Looks like it belongs to the head of a colossi.
There. That is the artifact you seek. The circlet of Arcades. By taking it, Arcades' grave becomes an empty tomb. Let us depart. Onakatos has had his fun with me, and there is nothing left to plunder.
Marauders?
They are colossi who succumb to the burden of this wilderness, letting it transform them into mindless brutes. They have the strength of our strongest, with none of the wisdom.
Okay, why are you so angry? We're finally gonna get to the bottom of this one.
It is nothing I can share with you, Beckoned. It is not worth your time.
It's worth you being so angry about. Damn it. No, actually, I didn't have anything for it. Sorry, I meant no offense. There is no way I've got enough persuasion for this. Not without a potion. Well, I guess 1 in 3. What do you think, chat? Compel her to tell me, or say sorry, I meant no offense. I'm kind of favoring this one, but Sumi wants gamble, okay.
Do not concern yourself with me, Beckoned. Let us follow the Primos' orders.
Never trust Sumi.
Take the circlet back to Onakatos.
Never.
He is
Never
most
take
likely
Sumi to
waiting for you.
Vegas.
Farewell.
Never, ever, ever take Sumi to Vegas. True. Fair enough. Sumi knows their limits. Okay, we've been in the sewers for a while, so let's actually head back up. Can invite to poker night. Oh, I mean, play against Sumi, sure. Just don't take Sumi's advice on whether you should gamble or not.
It is left to ruin, for the Colossi have no more need of these halls, or those interred within them. How many years did our masons toil to assemble this place? And look at it now. How easily we discard the labors of our past.